Welcome to Road Adventure Photos. This is photos from Belmont County for the Ohio Photo Project. That's a project where I go to all of Ohio's 88 counties and spend a day taking pictures there to see what I come up with. For Belmont County, we start out with Bar Camp Dam. It's a couple photos of what is pretty much just a real big fishing hole. It's a nice little spot, kind of out of the way, and not a lot of people know about it. And then right outside of Barnesville, there was this mail pouch barn, and it lined up pretty good with the wildflowers. There was no mistake, we were in Barnesville with the Barnesville Water Tower on the horizon. I didn't spend a lot of time in Barnesville, but it was pretty much like you'd expect for a southeast Ohio town, just a charming little town with a lot of older buildings. And we went to the river, the Ohio River, and took a look at a town called Bel Air and some of the things around it. This is the downtown bookstore, and you can see the railroad trestles, which make the town kind of interesting. You can see them off to the corner. The old masonry in the arches really makes for some interesting photos for just about anything that's around it. Really cool backdrop. Here's a closer look at the train trestles, how they come together. They just kind of go over the whole town of Bel Air. This bridge went over the Ohio River, and it was abandoned for a more modern bridge. So this one just kind of got left there for quite a while. It was finally destroyed with demolitions, but it took quite some time, and there was a lot of controversy about it. There's some sites across the Ohio River into West Virginia to give you an idea what Wheeling looks like over across the way. And here's a newer bridge that goes over to Wheeling that replaced the older bridge that I showed previously. This is a closed steel mill, and they lease it out for other things now. And there's a big concrete business called Delta Concrete right on the river that it does a pretty big volume too. Further south on the Ohio River was Powhatan Point. It's a pretty historical area right there. In St. Clairsville, we have the Belmont County Courthouse, with St. Clairsville being the county seat. And this was just a gargoyle I seen. It was on a building in Barnesville. Just thought it was a weird and out of place thing to see in such a rural section of Ohio. Well, that's all I have for Belmont County this time. It's a county I'll want to get back to because I love the river counties.